So how's everybody doing? Hopefully well. Today we are going to be just doing a quick overview of Lightroom. Get my stylus ready. And once you open the app, this is going to be your home page. If you have any photos that you hit this little add button, and you can set it for time, the different folders in your phone. Just pick something and throw it on there, and it will go to all photos. Deleted, shared is in the cloud. Learn's a really nice tool. I have some upcoming videos that go more in depth, but these are usually short little lessons you can do, and they're pretty, like this 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. And yes, there is different beginner, intermediate, advanced, black and white, color, composition, essentials, fix, light, stylize. I know you all right now are like, I don't even know what half of that means. Like I said, I have some videos. By the time this is uploaded, I've already filmed it, and they're going to be in-depth, 10-15 minutes. Kind of explain what composition is, lighting, color, black and white, just that kind of stuff. But let's go to all photos. Let's do destroyed bedroom. See, now you'll have your picture. I have it in landscape mode, like I've stated. This is how I use this app. Over here you have transform. It's like most other apps. You can turn it. Just get out of that, just hit the check mark. These are profiles. These are one button things too, like monochrome, black and white. Black and white, but blue filter. Those do make a difference. Artistic, so you can automatically change it without even creating filters or presets or anything, but it's not really my style. I like to make my own things. Artistic 2, 3, 4. And this is just intensity. This bar down here at the bottom. And yeah, they all got their different styles. And then black and white, you have a bunch of those. Just gonna click random one, so this ain't 40 minutes. You see how the red, that looks. You have to have a good eye to see what you're looking for to shadow more. Green, blue, there's tons of them. So yes, this is kind of a way to preset without having presets, but it's kind of like Instagram in my opinion. It's not a lot of play. Get rid of everything I put on there. Okay, there we go. Push the X, get out of profiles. Automatic fix. So we're going to be dealing with is this sun looking thing, this temperature gauge, this vignette looking thing, and this triangle in all upcoming tutorials, because this is your lighting, exposure, contrast, highlights, shadows, whites, blacks. I'm just going to play with it just to show you. We're not going to really do anything. I'm just showing you how something makes something completely different. Exposure. You got to watch this one and go slow with it. Come on, come on. Contrast. None. A lot. Like I said, we'll get into that. Highlights. This will be all the super white areas of the room. If I take the shadows down, or shadows up, highlights down, see how that looks a little different? And if you want to tap, say the shadows are at 100 plus, you tap in the opposite direction, it goes by 2s. Or you can hold down on the little actual button and move it. Whites. It's not going to completely remove white, but it takes the white and tones it down a lot. Curve. This is what scares people. This thing right here. I have a whole video planned for this. This is just going to be rudimentary right now. Just give you an idea of what you're working with. There's whites, reds, greens, blues. This one down here adjusts the entire picture at the bottom. I don't want to mess with none of that though. I got white. Because each of these little sections on the grid also have their meanings and all that, which like I said, there's a video by the time this is done, it's going to be out, explain everything about that. Let's make a dot here. Bring it whites up a lot. Bring everything else down. See, red, it's a strange one. You go in this direction, it's red. If you go to this one, it's more teal. See that? Greens, green, like magenta. Blue, yellow. Yeah, probably like, what the hell? So that's a whole video in itself. This is temperature. So let's make the room cooler if you wanted to, or warmer, the tones. Tint's kind of the same thing, but let's go a little bit bluer. See, if I go this way, it'll put more emphasis on the pinks. If I go this way, it'll emphasize more on the greens. Vibrance. So if I go back this way, it tones that yellow completely down. If I go this way, so yellow's getting more fun. Saturation. take it all the way down. It's pretty much easy black and white. And see at the top, it automatically goes to black and white. Super saturated. We have our color bars. And say all we want left is just strip every color. Saturation down to 0. Color orange. Magenta, see how it's already, the only thing really left is green. Like the purples. Get rid of the yellow. Now you see is the greens. Let's say blues. We really want to pop. I have to go to green. So each decision you make affects the outcome. Let's throw everything down to nothing. Once again, we have a black and white photo. Do it that way. Kind of looks jank, but you do have a black and white photo. These 3 dots are going to be the colors and shadows. Go around the edge. We'll get into that too when we start making presets here soon. Midtones. Yeah, it's all confusing right now. Highlights. Yes, I will explain all this. Global, that's overall. It's pink. This is going to be details. Like vignette. If you go this way, it's a white vignette, and you can change different things. Let's go black though. Feathering. That's how the edges aren't so sharp on the vignette. Grain amount. Be grain in the photo. See, that's super grainy now. Let's get rid of this vignette. Dehaze. It's another fun tool. See how it's getting brighter. Gotta be careful with that one. Clarity. Super blurry. Way too sharp, looks fake. Texture kind of takes away texture in anything. Like if you got grain in wood, like this bedpost. If we actually did this picture right, you would not see it anymore. Details. radius of the sharpening, masking. Got a whole video on that too. Noise reduction, that'll be in the color and everything. Kind of help tone things down. Color noise reduction is a little more in the program, a little more detailed. This little camera button here, lens profile corrections. We'll get into that in a whole nother video. You really never ever need that if you take a straight photo, or you can just go up here and tilt it and get it straight. Down here, 2 little dots, that's all my presets. We're going to get into that when we make our first one coming up here in a couple days. I'll explain how to create the preset, save the preset, and if you have multiple devices and you want to put it on something else, I'll show you exactly how to save it. Save as, there's a special little file you have to save it as, and when you send all the data that we did up in this picture, like let's say, let's go here to antiqued. Now the data will be in it. Come on. See, everything's already set. So once you export, all this information goes with it. But you'll be sending the picture. And I'll explain all that. If you don't really want the picture on a different device, you can get rid of it. We'll explain all that too. I'm just showing all this information transfers to. That's all the info the program needs for your actual preset. So that's pretty much that. And like I said, you can get in here and go ahead and play around with different tutorials. Beginner. How to crop. I mean, they're kind of rudimentary, but they're fine. It's something to do on a lunch break or something at work. I mean, plus everything you do makes it better. So I've done a couple of these just out of boredom. Underexposed photo of black cat. Now, that's a good one. I have a filter for that anyway. But there's this video. I'm going to be posting a couple presets that we're going to go through together. Have your first view. Those will be on the actual channel. But until then, watch this. If you have any questions, just hit me up in the group chat. Stay safe, everybody.